Been said, when you open a book, you open the doorway to the world. And
there's one elementary school where that doorway is literally covered in art. In tonight's School Patrol, we traveled to Granbery Elementary School to meet some students who are hoping to leave their mark for everyone to see.
This is one of the ones I painted.
When you take a tour of Granbery Elementary School,
we have so many bricks. I think we painted 50 last year.
One of the first things you might notice,
they get to design the brick, they get to pick the artwork, they can draw something themselves.
I did that one and that one.
Is the artwork along the walls near the library.
They're reading a lot to get these bricks.
That artwork is proof.
Just from my experience, it's always the smartest kids that I was around in school were the ones that read the most.
Students here are making the library a pretty popular place.
That's our philosophy. Read, 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 and you'll get better.
We're reading this book in class, but I want to get ahead.
Here at Granbery, you'll also get recognition of just how much you've read.
So every year, it's more and more.
Graphic artist Andrea Sparks is one of the people who brings the books to brick.
This one is my son's. He was in 4th grade last year.
It involves reading a large number of books, giving those accelerated readers a chance to show off their hard work.
They give us the artwork and we create it on the wall.
Each book in the library is given a number of points. They're tested on their comprehension, and if the students pass those tests,
if they make 175 points, they earn a brick on the wall.
So it's a great incentive that they can get a brick on the wall and leave their legacy here at Granbery. So it really motivates a lot of our kids to keep reading.
My dad painted that one. I asked him to, and he said he could.
Liam read Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
I just enjoy reading.
A book with quite a few points attached to it.
Some people just do it for the points, but I just like reading a lot.
How many more do we have to go? I've got 5 more. I've got 4 more.
Mary Yule's day job,
and I'll tell kids to watch for the catch-up throughout the book,
is being a professional illustrator, so it's not that big a leap from books to bricks.
From a professional standpoint, I still worry about getting it right. You know, I'll sit there and noodle in a detail the same way I would on this, but I don't have a deadline, I don't have an art director. It's fun because it's not as much pressure.
But that doesn't mean there's no pressure on the students who, like Coley, want more bricks under their belt.
I just stand and smile at it because it reminds me of how much work I put into it, how much thought I put into my brick and what I did.
Even if there were not a concrete payoff, Coley says she'd still.
Every time I read, I go to a whole different world. Sometimes anger would come out, sadness, happiness. I don't know, it just happens. Books take me away from real life.
It's a great initiative. So many students have taken part that now the requirement is to earn at least 200 points to lay claim to a brick.